Then there's Kersey, and it's Duckworth in at the center. Back to Rodman. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Passes it to Seeley. Here's the floater. No good on that one. And it's Porter with the ball for the Trailblazers. The pass to Drexler. Pass to Kersey. Back to Drexler. Shot clock at 6. Chicago grabs the miss. And here is Thomas. Pass to Rodman. Back to Thomas. Here's Seeley. No good with the triple. Porter with it. Now Thomas defending. Porter passes to Duckworth. Drexler high post. Yep, that one goes.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And that one falls for Rice.
And when you think of Rice, his consistency comes to mind, as well as that dead-eye shooting form.
Kicks it out to Drexler. Passes it to Kersey. Goes up to the stripe. That shot is off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Seeley passes to Rice. Shot from 12. And Rodman with the basket on the assist from Rice.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And the pass to Kersey. Back to Porter. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Thomas. Portland making their last shot. Pass to Towns. Here's Seeley. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Williams. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Thomas surveying the D. To the inside. Taken away by Williams. And now here comes Drexler leading the break.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Ryan is checked in for Duckworth. Robinson comes in for Williams. Davis is checked in for Jerome Kersey. And Danny Ainge is subbed in for Clyde Drexler.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the points coming for them now, Greg and bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Outside, Davis. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Hollins kicks to Rice. To the middle. Out to the wing. Williams against Ainge. Got a piece of it. Here is Porter. Fires the three. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. To the right side. Here's Rice. Triple from the wing. Rice has got 6 points.
And he makes it look so easy. Rice's fluid shooting form really helps him on those long-range missiles.
Who's watching here?
It's tipped and stolen by Williams. Trying to get open is Hollins, and he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for him.
quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside, George. Here's Rice. Here's Stoudemire. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Here's Porter. And count it from 19 feet away. Porter's got his second basket. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Chicago leads by 3. And will. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Jerome Kersey out there with Williams. Then there's Drexler. Then there's Kevin Duckworth. And it's Ainge in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Passes to Drexler. Williams with the steal.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
It's Rodman with the ball for Chicago. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Knocked loose. Williams against Ainge. Now here's Towns. He's guarded closely, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Towns has got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed. Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Here's Rodman. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And Chicago leads by 9.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. The pass to Duckworth. Towns with the defensive effort. Chicago leading by 9. Williams inside. Ainge covering. From deep, George. Pass to Seeley. Kept alive. Goes up again. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
There are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
For Chicago, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Rivers, he's checked in for Chicago. Thomas comes in for Williams. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
And it's in there.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Drexler, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here's what Portland's going with right now. Robinson comes in for Williams. Davis is subbed in for Jerome Curson. Out to the right wing. Here's Rice. Robinson pulls it in.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Porter against Rivers. Porter dishes to Drexler. Clock at 6. Rodman grabs the rebound. Rodman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here he goes. Hollins kicks to Rice over Davis. Shots good by Rice. Rice has got 10.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
Here's Drexler. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Rodman up top. Here's Rice. That shot misses. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Davis surveying the floor. Pass to Abdelnaby. And to get open is Robinson. And Abdelnaby gets it to go.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
32 seconds left here in the second. Passes it to Porter. Here's the screen. And there's the pass to Drexler. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Chicago leading by 11. Thomas passes to Rice. Here's Hollins. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Hollins has got his first basket.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
Here's Drexler. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's Chicago. They finish off the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Portland trails by 13. So for Chicago right now, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Thomas. And it's Rice in at the 3 slot. It's Thomas on the wing. Guarded by Porter. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside Williams. Here's Duckworth. Towns with the defensive effort.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Seeley. Pass to Towns. Makes it off the glass. Towns has got 6 points.
Well, we know how capable and consistent Karl Anthony Towns can be when he gets this kind of inside position.
Drexler outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. That one is off. Paul George is checked in for Dennis Rodman.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Chicago leading by 16. Rice dishes to Towns. Banked in off the glass. 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Danny Ainge is checked in for Portland. Here's Porter. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 6 points for him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Porter passes to Kersey. Just 5 on the clock. The offensive rebound. Duckworth's shot is off. Chicago leading by 18. Here's Rivers, and finished off by Rivers.
Austin Rivers' confidence is maybe his greatest asset. This guy is willing to go off the dribble drive and make a play.
And so here's Portland. Outside, Porter. Pass to Ainge. Duckworth in the post. He's against Hollins, and it's blocked by Hollins. Here's Decker. He takes it in, and there's the foul. It's on Sam Decker. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Ryan is checked in for the Trailblazers. Davis comes in for Terry Porter. Davis, the pass to Kersey. Here's Williams. Pass to Ainge. Kersey with the screen on Williams. Here's Ainge. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Now the pass to Williams. And George kicks to Decker. Trying to get open is Hollins. The kick out to Williams. Shoots over Ainge. They shoot again, and that one's good, Hollins.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Fires at the elbow. It's hauled in by George. Here's Chicago. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Pass to Hollins. And Hollins with the stuff.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look now for Portland. Robinson's checked in for Williams. And it's Porter in for Ainge. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And 1:01 left to play in the third. Portland moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Porter against Stoudemire. Porter, no luck. Left side, Towns. To the wing on the left. From deep, Williams. That one, no good. And it's Porter with the ball for the Trailblazers. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game.
Away team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Second personal foul. Third team.
First free throw is good.
And an excellent two-way threat. Porter doesn't generate a ton of excitement, but he produces across the board.
24 seconds left in the third quarter. Porter against Stoudemire. To the left wing. The three. Nailed from three-point land. Rice has got 13 points.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Here's Drexler. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that
one. And so it's Chicago in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Kersey, Drexler out there with Porter. Then it's Duckworth. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Rice. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Towns.
2 things there, guys, to get to that offensive rebound put back by Karl Anthony Towns. Instincts and positioning, both in play.
Porter outside. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the left side wing. Hands it from downtown.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
To the paint. Here's Duckworth. And the rejection by Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns twice on the pipe. Send it back, big fella.
Rodman, and the layup falls. And that's now 6 points for Dennis Rodman. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Chicago?
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
So for the Trailblazers, Ryan is checked in for Duckworth. Ainge comes in for Clyde Drexler. And Smith subbed in for Porter.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Kersey. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And Chicago has possession. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And he gets the bucket.
Well, Austin Rivers, not just a scorer. This guy will set you up if you're open.
And here are the Blazers. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th. Smith feeling it out a bit. Pass to Abdelnaby. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Chicago.
The 3 from Thomas. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Tatum. Smith against Thomas. Smith the pass to Davis. Inside. Stolen away. Thomas finds Hollins. Now Muhammad. There's the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
A slam dunk by Thomas.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Passes it to Davis. Shoots over Decker, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Hollins. The shot's good.
Yeah, finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
1:25 left here in the 4th quarter. Right side, Bryant. Davis in the corner. The dish now to Ainge. And Muhammad sends it back. And they'll keep possession. And the first one goes. A different look now for Portland. Robinson comes in for Bryant. And Jerome Kersey subbed in for Smith. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Towns. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Rice passes to Hollins. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Towns. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Outside for Thomas. Back to Rivers. Here's Rice. Yep, it's good. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was overwhelming.